Everybody, welcome back. Managed to sell some of our amassed fortunes over at the sink, but since we can't really leave at the moment, well, actually, I don't know, can we? I guess we could go back to the Mojave to sell stuff, but I didn't feel like doing that. But I did pick up a shotgun from the sink. I feel like we've been kind of needing one. So let's continue back on the road. More of our vulture friends. Highway Patrol Lounge.
I'm gonna have fun killing them. Must be making hell overcrowded.
I'll say, yeah. Incident report. Of course, more notes. Attacked a driver going way over the limit. Idiots never figure will pop out from behind a billboard. Haha. Driver was a male, Caucasian, heavily intoxicated and belligerent. When Officer Carden went to administer the breathalyzer, he called her a fascist, Officer Cunt, and he then began to rant about how Jews were secretly funding all the recent RoboBrain movies in order to drive him to suicidal madness. Passenger was female, Caucasian. She was passed out and came back positive for traces of lysergic acid, diethylamide, and psycho. After subduing the driver, we determined that both of them were runaway dregs from Maine with no family or friends to speak of. Seeing as how they will likely not be missed, we've taken them into the basement for communion. What? This got different. The void overflows with the lifeblood of the unclean. I near my final ascension. I can hear the eternal plane beckoning my earthly soul in its sweet song, my brothers. Officer Barnes. P.S. The coffee machine is broke again. Alright. Find the basement. What's going on here? I guess we have to go back outside. Oh boy. Hold your nose. Oh, yeah, that's red.
Company.
Oh,
Great.
Jesus.
Oh, man. Fuck.
Officer
That just
Barnes.
fucked me up good. Personally, I kind of like to get laid after a fight, but I suspect you're not going to let me take a detour to the closest whorehouse.
Rib splitter. Eliza, we're in a basement with blood up to our fucking shins. Now is not the time to be talking about getting laid. Corpse. Let's check out this, what do we get, a knife? A rib splitter? Oh, it's an axe. Okay. You're gonna split your fucking ribs. Alright. Legion go. Oh, Jesus. Holy crap. was distracted momentarily. It appears my game is too.
Spraw.
You like the sight of your own blood?
Why aren't you guys wearing clothes?
I don't need this.
You got clothes in your inventory. Where's this other one? Alright, I'm guessing underneath the Legionnaire's body. Nope. Couldn't get close. Okay. I'm guessing that just totally toasted my fucking armor. Oh. Cool. What's going on down here?
Come on! Oh! Oh!
I got an idea. Dragon breath time.
I'm gonna make you scream. Damn!
Glad you guys are totally not realizing you can team up on me. So the Legion, the Raiders, and the Slavers are all fighting each other. It's interesting. Oh, are you guys scared? Fuck, you
I'm
should
out of
be.
here!
Holding caves. Kind of worried we shouldn't go too far off the trail. Maybe we should just head to where we were instructed. Just for now.
There you are. Damn!
Oh, Dooley.
I didn't mean it. Don't kill me.
Don't mean it. Drop the gun. Yay, level up. What are we gonna get? Oh. Alright. Let's see. What should we go with here? Run and gun. Reduces accuracy penalties with one-handed guns or energy weapons while walking or running. Sounds okay. Bad bomber. I am curious if this will unlock the nuclear options in the crafting for the ammo crafting bench. was also thinking about silent running. Yeah, let's go with Mad Bomber for now. Next time we level up, I'll try to remember to pick the silent running. So Mad Bomber, it's actually a perk from the Gunrunner Arsenal DLC. It just unlocks like a bunch of new crafting recipes.
Hold up. You're walking towards Madsen, and that's road snake territory.
Oh,
Toll is 1,000 caps. No haggling or nothing. Seriously.
we'll see if my barter has anything to say about that. I guess not. What the hell are the road snakes?
What? Me, motherfucker. You go into town, right? You see anyone with the armor, the badass guns, the giant fucking dicks. There you go. Road snakes.
Doesn't that make me a road snake? Who's in charge?
Well, Colin would hit me if I said anyone other than him, but, nah, he's just a motherfucker organizing the defense and shit. Go into town, the biggest shot caller's Irene. She's crazy, man. The only reason it ain't official is because she spends all her time fucking hookers.
Uh-huh.
Which is fucking awesome. Because, like, you got her titties, right? And then the hooker's titties. So,
Uh-huh.
like, you got titties any which way you look.
Uh-huh.
Oh, speaking of titties, the guy who runs the whorehouse, John, he's the guy who knows fucking everything going on around here, so, he's like, mayor?
The mayor of titties. Got it. Alright, here's the caps.
Right. Wish I got to keep more than 100 of these. Go on through.
Well, I'm sure, the other 900 will go towards, betterment of the town and stuff like that,
The NCR's top ranger, Chief Hamlin, put a
So
gun.
y'all raiders or... Oh, nice, a store. Gonna need that.
Never seen you around before. Don't start any shit, and we should be good.
Okay. Investigate Madsen for clues on Burke's location. This your town?
Oh yeah. See, the other raiders around here don't have anything but little territories. But me, I made something bigger and better. Nobody fucks with us here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't seem like raiders.
Yeah, well, we're a gang, right? I don't care how you define it. Raiders, gangs, tribes, towns. It's all the same shit.
Sure. More like a militia, I suppose. Was looking for work. I'd imagine I'd start with you.
Why do you think you are qualified for any of the shit I do?
Well, I made it here, didn't I?
If you're looking for work, try the bar. Pretty sure John is looking for a cleaner or something.
Well, that won't really make for an exciting episode. Figured a guy in charge might have a handle on jobs.
Okay, fine, hotshot. There's a little crew of raiders in a cave to the north. They keep throwing shit at the wall, and I don't feel like dealing with them. Go kick their asses, and I'll give you 100 caps.
Alright, sounds good.
Uh-huh.
Also,
You need something?
yeah, looking for a guy named Adam Burke, rich NCR kid.
Kid with the fat pockets? Sure, he came through here. Paid the gate toll, then rushed right on through. Didn't even check the town out. Whatever. Money's money, and it's always a pleasure to take it from the NCR.
Okay.
Fine.
Guess we should ask other people,
The bosses
maybe?
of the Americas? The Americas?
It's the bar. Vicky's. Oh, that reminds me, it's September 30th. Happy birthday, Vicky. If you're watching. Owens.
Generally, when a man has a pair of titties in his face, it means it ain't a great time to chat with him. What do you want?
Well, what if it's the person whose titties are in his face that's chatting with him? This whole episode is just about titties. You know anything about a guy named Adam Burke, early 20s, very wealthy?
That nasty motherfucker? Yeah. Overheard some radio chatter from the mercenary squad that escorted him through town.
Oh, you're a mercenary.
I don't know where they took him, but I know they got shoot-on-sight orders for anyone who comes hunting him. Guess that means you.
Huh.
Hey, I'm sure there's more money to be made bringing him in alive, but... fuck this guy. Do the world a favor and put a bullet in his skull.
So, what's your deal?
Well, you know that mercenary crew running around the valley?
Yeah.
I ran with them for a few months. The commander was a hard-ass prick, and his second-in-command is a raging lunatic, so I quit.
Oh, okay, good, because I killed
I'm trying to
of
get
them.
my own crew started, but Madsen isn't the best place for that, as I'm discovering.
What can you tell me about the mercenaries?
The top guy was General Brandis. Not actually a general in any real capacity, he just decided that'd be his title with this crew. Guy got kicked out of the NCR military. He claims the charges were bullshit and he just got fucked over by backroom politics. More likely, he got caught taking bribes and stealing gear. Guy has a lot of resources for a dishonorably discharged lieutenant. All I'm saying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As for his second, Captain Brennan is the biggest cunt I've ever met. If that man was drowning, I'd throw him a fucking barbell. Call him a captain all you want. As far as I see it, he's a half-retarded serial killer that happened to luck into some stylish armor.
Ooh.
I once saw him shoot an unarmed woman. Then he looked at his rifle, cooed, "Who's a deadly girl? Yes, you are," and licked the fucking barrel. I told him, no way I'm taking orders from a murderer that fucks himself with an M16, and that's the end of that.
And what's wrong with Madsen? That's the town?
Town's pretty small, you know? The people here that know how to handle a gun are all occupied with town guard shit. Plus, most of them have been here since before this place was anything more than a gang hangout. Too much hometown pride to walk away now.
Yeah.
As for clients, this place is too remote and too new for anyone to come here looking for guns for hire. If I could just get some solid jobs lined up, the other shit would start falling into place.
Well, anything I can do to help?
Yes, you could. If you could get into the old power plant that my old crew is occupying and snag their contracts, well, suddenly, I'd have a pile of pretty high-profile work on my lap. Just what I need.
You wouldn't happen to have a key?
Alright, Brandis keeps the contracts in a briefcase. It should be on the top floor in an old office. Bring it here, and I'll get you paid.
Well, I need a key.
Keep in mind, that place will be swarming with hostiles. Smart move would be to stealth in and then get out quick. Good luck.
A key? I tried going there
Won't
earlier.
have to worry about those fiend assholes for some time now, huh?
Yeah? What's up?
Alright,
Watch your...
cool. Wait. The light. I got confused for a second. I thought that was actually the companion to Lila.
What's up? Wait, shit. You looking for a good time? Yeah, 100 caps then.
No. How'd you like working here?
I could shoot a gun. I'd be stationed on the wall. If I had a giant pile of cash, I'd run my own business. In lieu of those fun and exciting prospects, fucking for money will have to do. Speaking of which, do you want something beyond small talk?
No.
Good choice. I mean, yeah. Sorry to hear that.
John Vicky.
Well, someone new comes to visit. What a treat. Please, enjoy a complimentary beverage on the house.
Okay.
Of course, if you want something with more kick, be that in chemical form, liquid form, or human form,
Human
you'll have
form.
to pay. Now, how can I help you?
What do you mean by Oh, never mind. For a second, I literally thought he was selling human flesh, and then I just realized it probably just meant a prostitute. Okay. What can you tell me about this town?
Madsen is, at the moment, a perfect example of a nascent frontier town. It's only recently shed its status as an outpost of raiders and brigands. The inhabitants, most motivated by their baser instincts, have moved on to greener pastures, of their own volition or otherwise.
Yeah.
The next step, I imagine, will be for saner minds to drown out the din of Colin and Dooley, and the town shall entirely shed the raider image. Assuming the NCR can resist the urge to lay claim to our little home, I expect Madsen to prosper for the foreseeable future.
Well, I haven't seen any NCR here lately.
And God help us if the Legion's eyes fall upon us.
I have seen them, though. Looking for work?
Oh, I'm certain we've more than enough young ladies on tap already. All slots are filled, I suppose you could say.
Mm-hmm.
Although I suspect that wasn't the service you were offering. There is a matter, small though it may be, that I do need taken care of.
Oh, yeah?
Would you by any chance be willing to shuffle off another human being's mortal coil?
Ooh, I like your euphemism.
Mighty kind of you, friend. Now, a bit of context. While the staff here are consummate professionals, there are times where indications of humanity occur. Usually this is harmless. Usually. A client purchased time with one of our dear ladies here, and they absconded to a private suite together. Once there, the pair proceeded to undress.
Okay.
Well, as it turns out, the client lacked for scale in regards to his more personal regions. His companion couldn't help but laugh at the discovery.
Okay.
This angered the client, and he proceeded to slash her face with a razor. She's recovering well enough, but in the meantime, the man has to go.
Okay.
The man has since fled to the south to prey upon travelers. He's also purchased a handful of hussies to defend his body and lie about his cock size.
Okay.
So, please, prevent him from poisoning the same atmosphere as the rest of us, and I'll be happy to compensate you for services rendered. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Oh, I'm looking for a man named Adam Burke. Young, wealthy, ring any bells?
Well, I'm told the man of that summarization had passed through the town, but I can assure you he didn't visit my place of business. While I'm hardly one to condemn a person for their choice of profession, I might advocate leniency for young Adam, despite the price on his head.
I mean, are you aware of his crime?
After all, a good number of the folks here in Madsen have some form of warrant for their capture, were that they could be found on NCR land. Of course, I'm not familiar with the man's alleged crimes. Perhaps he's committed such grave atrocities his own mother would string him by the neck.
Yeah. I mean, his whole family seems kind of fucked up, to be honest, so it's hard to say. Tell me about you, though.
Well, friend, that's an interesting one. Would you believe that before the war, I was a humble servant of God? Even after my family had died and my flesh left my body, I tried to spread the good word. It took a good 20-odd years of post-war life for incredulity to form. After that, I jumped headfirst into the violence and debasement I had seen. Fast forward a few centuries, and our noble father, John Vicky, is a proud peddler of alcohol, narcotics, and carnal pleasure.
Alright.
Take care of yourself, friend.
You too. It's always interesting to meet a pre-war ghoul, like someone who was
Turns out
who became
Sears top ranger was
a ghoul after the
Legion
well,
confirmed. Which hints
who was
at the
alive
NCR
before
guy.
the war, and basically just is immortal because of their being a ghoul.
Turns out the ends. You eyeballing?
Nope. Probably shouldn't be walking into these rooms, huh? Deluxe suites. Yeah, probably have to have a room. Rose?
I'm trying to put on a show here. Could you not interrupt, maybe? Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good
Okay.
riddance.
We got a good handful of quests here. Let's see.
Hey there. I hear the Grey Khans just packed up and left Red Rock Canyon. Always thought the NCR and
Julie's
them would fight it
room,
out again.
Owen's room, John's room, May's room, Collins, Irene's, Colette's. We haven't met Colette or Brandon. Let's see. Munitions.
Morning.
All right, let's see if we can find this Colette or Hunter.
Hey there, need anything?
Oh, you're a salesman.
Sure, here's what I got.
Don't really have much. Okay. Colette.
Don't know you. So if you're from out of town, I don't sell shit or do shit. If you're a local, I'm not looking for work neither.
Okay. What can you? Are you a Great Khan?
What gave it away? The giant Great Kong's logo hanging off my back?
What can you tell me about Madsen?
Dunno. It's okay, I guess. Kinda cold for my taste. Still, there's not anyone but Raiders and Legion around here, so that's okay. Much better than NCR, Deathclaws, or Cazadors.
True.
That's about it. I'm new here.
So what brought you this far north?
Revenge.
Oh,
Shit, that sounded melodramatic.
a little bit, yeah. Tell me more.
Right. The kind that is illegal, and that certain dictatorships might use as a pretext to hurt my family even more than they already did. I was a kid when Bitter Springs went down, but I still remember. How could I forget my parents, my sister, and 2 of my brothers being murdered? Got a few fun little surprises planned for the Republic, but I intend for it to stay untraceable. If they knew a Khan was responsible. I'm sure those imperialistic assholes would love an excuse to wipe out the rest of my people. Well, they won't get one from me.
Can I help you?
Maybe you can. See, I did some investigating on my own. I got the name of the sniper that murdered at least 3 of my family members.
Uh-oh.
Big, brave sniper named Jared Ross.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's not your target, though. No, Jared is mine. But since he trimmed my family tree, I'll pay him back. He has a brother. Must make the family proud. All their boys joining the military.
Oh, boy.
I don't give a shit who kills the brother, or how he dies. I'm more than willing to pay you to do it for me. You in?
Oh. I guess I already did. Jared Ross, first recon sharpshooter? Yeah, he's dead. Killed him. Got paid for it.
You don't need to tell me that. I'm gonna cut off his... Wait. What did you just say? You killed Jared Ross. The NCR sniper. Carries a giant rifle to overcompensate for his tiny dick. Who the hell else would pay you to kill him? Was it Velasco? No. No way he'd hire some outsider. Cons look after our own.
Actually, I'm a con too. Ross was shooting travelers from a billboard, so I was hired to stop. I remember him actually now, yeah. He was the guy I didn't realize he was above us the entire time.
Really? You don't really look the part, but whatever. Still, I've never seen you before, so I know you ain't been one of us for long. You didn't bleed at Bitter Springs like the rest of us did. Still, it means something that one of us got revenge on that bastard. Here. Wish I could have killed him myself, but you still deserve something for what you did. Well, moving on to the other part of my plan. I happen to have this bomb right here, and I need someone to get it to Shady Sands. Easy.
Oh, Jesus. You realize this bomb is only gonna kill mailroom employees, yes? What's the point?
The point is that I want to strike at the NCR. All of it. They need to pay for what they did. They can't just get away with it.
I mean...
They're murderers and war criminals, so I'm gonna give them what they deserve. But, sure, shitty underpaid mailroom employees didn't do this shit to me. It's the untouchable ones that are responsible. What a garbage goddamn system. Don't understand why anyone would accept it. I need to rethink this shit. Look. Here's the money I would have paid you. I'm gonna dump this bomb in the lake and... yeah. Drinking does sound good right now.
Okay. Well, easy enough there. I got kind of worried when she was like, well, he's got a family that needs to die. I was like, well... yeah, I don't know about, just murdering someone's family to get back at them, but apparently I already killed him, so... I wonder if you haven't done headhunting, how that quest would go. Because, I mean, I guess you could do the North Road, I don't think there was anything specifically in headhunting that was required for you to do before doing the North Road. Alright, let's end with a journal. Journal entry number 4. Still missing number 2. Slavers have turned an old luxury hotel into their base of operations. Assaulting it isn't tenable yet, which isn't to say that a suicide attack like that wouldn't be a fitting end for me, but I'm not going anywhere. Not while men like that still walk on this earth. I have a duty and I'm going to kill every last one of them. For now, me and my posse are operating out of this little town, Madsen. Good folk here. In another life, I think I could have settled down here with Ellie. Funny, Jenny's been gone for so long that I can't even picture in my fantasies of a better life. I like to think she wouldn't hate me if she knew what I'd become. Shouldn't be too big a surprise. Never did understand how her pacifistic followers training had the leniency for her to shack up with some hot-headed killer for hire. I guess that's why she's gone, and I'm still here. There's no place in this world for righteousness or mercy. There could be justice, though. I'll make sure of that. I'm starting to suspect that I'll never rest. That just means there's more work to be done. No, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Curious who this Caleb guy is. Was he like another bounty hunter sent up here? Or... that's
Howdy.
Resident. Road Snake.
Howdy.
What's this? Maze munition. Is this the weapon vendor? Got a red glare for sale? Ooh. Alright, I like it.
Oh shit, you're new. Right, this is the gun store, which is the best kind of store. I'm May. Yeah, I'm the owner and operator, or whatever.
Okay. Oh, looking for work?
Oh, dude, I totally do have work.
Nice.
Look, ever since I was a little baby, or maybe ever since I was, like, literate, I've been making this list of guns I want.
Okay.
I've narrowed it down to around 6 or so. I mean, I want hundreds more, but these 6 are relatively close by, right?
Okay.
If you can get them for me, I'll pay you 1,000 caps apiece. How about it? Want to be cool and help me out?
Sure. I'm in.
Yeah, you're awesome. Alrighty, so I got this list, right? The stuff we're looking for isn't gonna be too far. The farthest you'll have to go is Vegas, and I know that isn't that far because both you and I came from there at some point or another.
Sure.
Anyway, good luck. I wish you, success and good fortune and plenty of pleasant sexual adventures. Please get me my guns now.
What do we got? May's wish list. Chinese Type 93 rifles. Ooh, I know they're not the rarest firearms in the world, but I'd at least like one that hasn't been extensively fired and definitely with no history of being pawed at by raiders. Happen to know that the old world government liked to confiscate things like this, meaning I bet they got some mostly pristine disabled rifles somewhere. And I also happen to know that a bit to the north of Madsen there's an old military trash hole. Seems like that might be a good place to look. Also, I just want to draw attention to the phrase trash hole because it's great. Spec Ops 1911 A1. This is my favorite model of pistol, and this particular one has cool features / history. Belonged to the Military Special Forces operator, where it got extensive use for secret covert military badass things. To reward the guy for his good work, government secured him a spot in one of their vaults, Vault 3 specifically. If the fiends touched it, I will shit a house. Type 3 anti-material rifle prototyped, designed as a one-man power armor neutralizer. The rifle was planned to be mass-produced in the event that the Chinese got their own power armor working, but things all exploded before that could happen, so there's only one of these rifles in existence. This is sexy and I must have it. Fortunately, it should be close by, up in the old armory north of town. I would have got it myself, but sadly the armory is the HQ of one of the raider bands around here. Museum quality FN light machine gun. I read this ancient article about a pre-war weapon enthusiast, which is really the best kind of enthusiast. I guess he was planning to open his own little firearms exhibit. To facilitate this, he got a bunch of pristine weapons ready for display. Now a firearms exhibit sounds amazing, and in a perfect world, I would live there forever, but it's actually kind of a shit world, so everything got blown up before the exhibit could happen. The gun should be in a storage area in Vegas. I need this machine gun or my life will be lame and worthless. Prize-winning 870 Remington shotgun. Some pre-war guy used this gun a whole bunch and impressed people into giving him a little golden cup and taking some pictures of dead animals. I don't really get it, but I want the shotgun. Damn it. The previous owner lived alone in the mountains, and I got no idea how to get up there, but I bet you do. Lever action 44 Marlin. So when I was a kid, this stranger with a badass rifle came through town. I begged him to let me shoot it, and eventually he agreed, and I fired it once. It's the first gun I ever held, and I've been suffering separation anxiety for the entire decade since then. The dude said he lived in Bonnie Springs, so go there and find me that rifle, please. I don't know, I guess that's it for now. Thanks a bunch, whoever I gave this letter to. Alright. I'll be honest, some of those I kind of feel like I want for myself. I mean, the Type 3 anti-material
Radio
rifle.
stupid. How many people you think went out and named their pistols Big Iron because of that song? Has to be at least 100.
I mean, if you're on the, what is it, the Fallout group I'm in on Facebook, every fucking Monday is Big Iron Monday. Let's see what you got.
It's okay if you need a minute to collect yourself. Looking at this shit can be overwhelming.
Yeah? Okay. Well, I'm gonna cut here. When we get back, I guess we'll go over to Bonnie Springs. I mean, that one shouldn't be too difficult to find. And we'll continue questioning the town, find out what's going on. We'll see y'all then. Hope y'all have a great night.